Let's do some mysteries before my brain dies altogether. Hello, I would like to check myself in, please.
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
Oh, I don't remember enough now. Yes.
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it, then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency.
That's Sherlock.
Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him.
Yeah, it's Sherlock. He's trying to... sure, it's a celebrity.
Right.
That's a nice place. Yeah, cozy.
I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
to get
wish
to
to
the truth,
recuperate,
the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lives
you
are
may
placed
avail
in harm's
yourself of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in my care.
Yeah, this seems like a cozy place. What were you doing, Sherlock?
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate.
Ah, needles. Perfect.
Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. I need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Well, she seems like a nice lady. You happy now? Look what you did.
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
Why are you wearing makeup? 2, 4, 3, 1. Ah. First try and all. I'm so good. Alright.
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
Oh, is that... what's a truncheon? It's like a baton. You whack 'em with it. Holding chamber. Examination room. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot to explore. Block A. Apothecary. Haynes Winkler. Lionel. Hi, Lionel.
You there!
Oh,
I command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me. The gall. The impertinence to bark such orders.
Please.
you
don't
bark at me.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
Oh, my apologies. Maurizio.
Oh. Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against
Thought you'd
the
be
guards who
shorter.
ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
Maurizio. I'm
My
not gonna.
heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glitter
Ah.
and gold. There is nothing
Nothing
can
like this.
console me.
From my jolly sailor boat. My heart is pierced by Cupid. Isn't that a song from Pirates of the Caribbean? With the mermaid scene? I like that one. Alicia. My heart is pierced by Cupid. Glittering gold. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa! Now I'm proud of myself. Lagerroom. No, it's Lagerroom. Or Lagerraum. Storage room. What do we have here?
A certificate of appreciation.
Certificate
from the
der
Municipal Council of
Wertschätzung.
Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken.
Interlaken. Those looks like night tools.
Yet capable of repairing anything.
Uh-huh.
I can make out the names listed here.
You can. Fister,
I can make out the names listed here.
Umber, Gygax, and Becker. Oh, so the lady is the one we ran into?
Cooking grease. Is
Cooking
this the
grease.
kitchen dumbwaiter?
Probably. Frogs cannot kill, but I surely can. That's the difference between a frog and a man. Fifth little frog was foolish. At large, he forgot about rules and who is in charge. Timothy Camilleri lies dead in block B. I swapped out his pills for something nasty. Fifth little frog dies in the walls of Black Edelweiss. Fifth little
Sounds
frog,
sinister,
okay?
Even for a place like
Is there paintings from where he hallucinated?
Speech and the Cerebellum
Oh,
by
that was
S.A.
not-
Becker.
Now I have that song stuck in my brain. A note from Professor Becker. Professor Gygax, I have suffered serious chemical burns upon my hand, the consequence of your inexcusable actions. My session with Gerda ended before it even began. Poor thing was so terrified she refused to talk and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. What you did to Gerda will not and cannot happen again. Let it be known that I consider your methods a barbaric malpractice. If, as you so boldly claim, you wish to be the future of my facility, you must embody my high standards. Do not disappoint me again. Professor Becker, director of Black Edelweiss. Alright. Did she do something to him? You gonna sing? I was whipped by Cupid. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. My jolly sailor boat. Oh, that was the apothecary.
Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment. The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp.
Yeah, I think it's the second one. Push him deeper.
Raw materials used to formulate medicine. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication.
Oh, syringes.
Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
Sherlock. Oh, hey, fourth little frog. Frogs can't wash up, and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Fourth little frog was a dirty and rotten. What if I put that frog in the water? Lucy Dundrop swims in a bath. Laundry becomes the end of her path. Fourth little frog dies in the walls of Black Edelweiss. Is she in a bath somewhere? Block A patients. Eloise. Dermatillomania. Nail trimming every day. Do not untie her hands, even if she won't stop screaming. Oh. Hey, it's Maurizio. He has mania and dissociation. After the incident with the nurses, prescribed therapeutic fasting for a week. Mentioned Josephine to make him more manageable. Oh. Nothing.
What was that? Is someone there?
Oh, hello. Alright. Can't you just jump out the window? That was a little small window though, but I just found that window works. This looks fun.
This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself.
Oh.
Build up a There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax.
Deception, alright. How about this way?
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed.
Alright, people everywhere. Okay, can we give you a sedative?
I'm sure I heard something. Who's there? Show yourself. Hey, what are you doing?
Aw. You can't use the sedative stuff on him? I was like, you can sneak back and just... Eh, never mind. Oh, I need to... Well, I have syringes. And I have a bottle of sedatives. Aha! I was right. I need to sedate him. Could be possible to sedate the guard from a distance using a handmade blowpipe. Ah, okay. Perhaps one of the tubes from the storage room could suit. Gimme. Do I need to do something? Okay. Oop. Get tired. Oh, sleepy. Oh, no. Oh. Ah. Perfect. Sorry, dude. Can I have it back?
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance.
Looking dapper. What is this? Oh, it's the sedative stuff.
Manufactured and packaged here.
Swarms and something.
This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
Oh? I hasten to assure you that your son is in good hands, and that his unexpected development of a psychological disorder can be remedied at our facility. I am sure you are as concerned about your son's well-being as I am, and I am confident our combined efforts will lead to a speedy recovery. The housing of our pharmaceuticals in your warehouse is an important part of this process. If you succeed at drawing officials' attention away from this precious cargo, there will be nothing to stop me from returning your son to you, safe, sound, and free of his unfortunate illness. Yours sincerely, Professor Gygax. Ah, blackmail. That's always fun. Here. Oh, frogs! More frogs! First little frog. Frogs cannot think, and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. First little frog was my very first try. Her dumb little head is needed to pry. Hannah Pollard in the hole in the wall wanders. There her head with a brick encounters. First little frog dies in the walls of black edelweiss. I feel like I read Hannah Pollard somewhere. No, maybe it was Haynes. Oh, this seems fun. Hello? Nope, can't go that way. Maybe also not smart, boy. Alright.
Go away, or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails.
Miss,
I'll gouge
hey.
your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda? Who is Heidi?
You talk strange. You're going to Hell's Door, aren't ya? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I merely...
I said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me.
See, she seems nice as well. In block B. Restricted area. Gerda. Gerda seems nice. Seems like she had her fun. Investigation scene. This one. Yeah. Hot water about 3 feet
The
deep.
killer was strong enough and the bathtub deep enough to drown poor Lucy.
Yeah. Poor Lucy. Yep. Not dealing with some doll. Okay.
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on Haunted Doll Watch.
Ah, that's great. Yeah, haunted doll. Put her back. That sounds smart.
Fabric burnt in the furnace. A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa. The garments of several dozen people at least.
Well, I love dolls. Now, here's the third little frog. Frogs cannot dream, and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Frog's dreaming is seedless. There is nothing to reap. So I woke the third frog from his meaningless sleep. A man counts sheep, and Petretik Hayek has has seen 0. In holding chamber lies smothered by pillow. There are little frog dice in the walls of black edelweiss. Seems like a fun place. Scribbled in Georgian. Oops. Medical evaluations. N4. Young adult, male, Dutch, a weak-minded subject eager to follow orders for proceeding rewards. Strong build. Ghost. Romanian. Remained violent, required a need for traditional sedatives. Young male. Ainu. Language incomprehensible. Subject is thus assumed mad. Subject possess a lighter, more agile frame. As such, much smaller doses was. Oh, here. Young adult male. Maori. Language incomprehensible. Assumed mad. Alright, that seems nice. Subject was large and required above average dosage. Is that Kimihai? All subject in good condition, showing signs of obedience regardless of race or native language. They must move on for further testing. Huh. And here's the sedatives.
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
Something sticking out. Oh, it's a cross.
An orthodox reliquary commonly found in Eastern Europe, now in a cell halfway up the Alps.
And that seems nice. Blood hit from above. Oh, hello. Oh, that seems nice. We are missing some stuff though. Strong chlorine
This stretcher
smell.
was disinfected frequently.
Yeah, I think that one maybe. Since they used the stretcher.
These are the same crates we found.
Oh, yeah.
I should take a closer look.
That was a lot of blood. A lot.
A bottle this sturdy doesn't break by accident.
Oh, you see all the blood?
Substantial blood loss. One poor soul found another way out.
Scratches. Broken nails.
The kidnappers even provided airflow.
Oh,
Generous.
they got to breathe? That's nice of them. They get to breathe. Were the two of them the same? Yeah, that one, because he offed himself the one with the... Oh. No, it's another one. Maybe this one, since there's blood there? Yeah.
The carriages were backed through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret. Next, the crates were opened, freeing their passengers. Not everyone survived the journey. The dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells. But all the cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
Oh yay, Hell's Door. That sounds like fun. Woo! Yeah, this one. Bitter almond smell.
Killer
Empty.
swapped Timothy's pills for cyanide.
Oh, great.
Faint almond scent is unmistakable.
Hello. Okay, so we found that. I am confused as to where I am. This the one in the wall. There. Dried bloody handprint.
The murderer used his left hand to kill Hannah with a brick.
Lovely. That is lovely. Alright, Gerda.
They took you away, and I'll never forgive them.
You want the Heidi? I'll get you the doll. I wanna.
Good lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional.
Now you bring her. Hold on, Gerda. I'm coming. I just wanna check something out first. The one next to me, Peter. Yeah, holding trick. Are you dead? Here. Nail scratches.
Petter gouged at the wall, fighting for his life. Odds are he left scars on the killer too.
Ooh. Now we have a profile on the murderer. There was a series of murder at Black Edelweiss. The killer has distinctive features: left-handedness, a scar on his face or neck, physically strong, and knowledge of medicines. Alright, let's talk to Gerda. Are you drawing? What are you drawing over there? Well, Gerda, I found your doll. Found Heidi. Now show me Hell's
I will make
Hell's
them
Door.
pay for what they did to Heidi.
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you?
Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
Yeah, what happened to Professor Becker? I thought he was in charge.
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time.
Too bad. He was nice.
Why are you here?
How
Oh.
did you end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
Tell me all you know about those funny-talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear. And the screams would stop.
Ah. So they're dead. Or
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was all right.
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
have fun with your doll. Gerda got her doll back. There must be a secret passage somewhere near the rear entrance. Oh, Oh. Hello. Welded shut.
The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. That's quite a distance to travel.
Yeah, that's quite long. That seems like an entrance, doesn't it? Like a secret entrance. Oh, here's the second little frog. Frogs cannot choose, and I surely can. That is a difference between a frog and a man. Second little frog gave up to its fate, which I chose for her and served on a plate. Abigail Merzel, bleeding almost full tank. Near the examination room she lies with a shank. Second little frog dies in the walls of black edelweiss. That's lovely. Scratches. That's a lot of scratches.
Something has been moved through here. This seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
Huh? Don't be mean to Heidi. Oh, she'll come after us in our nightmares? Yeah, I'm gonna dream about her tonight. I hate dolls. Me too, man. Dolls creep me out. How to get the key to Hell's door. I would think Heidi or Gerda. And then I don't think the dumbwaiter. Maybe he can help. Yeah, not Heidi. I think I need to talk to Heidi. Let's go talk to Heidi. Hi.
Make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Hell's door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please. I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
Alright. You have to fix Heidi.
You're going to be good as new.
Great. 2 buttons, some thread, glue, and nails. Where are we gonna find that? Okay, here. Long thread. Buttons. We need glue and nails. Where did I find glue and nails? You have glue or nails? Here we go. Construction adhesive. And nails. Nope, not that. I want the nails. Thank you. Alright. Now. We can repair the doll. I don't want to, but... Alright.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right, Heidi. Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes,
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, dolls. No, fuck off.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
Crap. 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 Stop me, help. Doors on the ground are locked and likely guarded. What should Heidi talk about? Hell's door? Fuck.
Look, Gerda, the man is insane! The professor would treat him like she treated us!
Oh well.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
Let's not try not to bore Heidi. I tried that one, right? It didn't work. Crap.
Look, Gerda, the man is insane! The professor would treat him like she treated us!
No.
I found Hell's door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's door? Never heard of it.
But Gerda said...
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again!
Holy. I don't know what to talk about now. Maybe Miss Professor Becker? Maybe he disappeared too?
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood and bits.
You could. But then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
But you said
And now I say tell him!
the professor. She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when you people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax. Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever!
Holy moly. Alright. There you go. Watson could find it. Watson must be in the guest room that is beside Gygax's office. Perhaps he could acquire the key and use the kitchen dumbwaiter to deliver it down to the storage room. Yeah, but how do you get Watson to help? Patience hates the guards. But the path is blocked. Uh-huh. And that's what I thought the first time. Why not use him as a distraction? The patient who claims to be Napoleon Bonaparte could help. Freeing him could create enough of a distraction to find and contact Watson on the ground floor. Aha. Alright. Near the examination room, so not necessarily in the examination room. Ah, there we go. Dried blood. Limping on the right
Philip
leg.
was limping, but Abigail couldn't escape. Well, it's clear that it was a multiple murderer. I'll send the profile to the police after we finish here.
Nice. The subject feels superior to other humans and asserts himself at the expense of its victims. He calls them little frogs, likely seeing himself as a kind of a scientist who prepares his subjects. Odds are he is meticulous, taking a long time to plan and prepare for each murder. Judging by the location of the crime scenes, the killer is or was an employee of the Black Edelweiss. Nice. Alright, now let's go to Mr. Napoleon de Bonaparte. Hey, Maurizio. Oh, now there's so much to remember. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, 2, 3, 1, 3. Oh, Lord. Almost second try.
At last, you came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course, you are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
Mon
The
amour.
guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Agenda.
You are too kind, Emperor. Now go. Your freedom awaits.
I am coming, Josephine.
Tarzan likes to move around.
Psst. Watson, over here.
Holmes, what are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
Tell me what's going
What is
on.
happening, Holmes? I need an explanation.
It's quite simple. I created a distraction so that I could tell you something important, and in turn, I need you to acquire something important for me.
How can you call any of this charade simple?
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Yes, you can, Watson. You are unfailingly dependable.
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
It is nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
Alright. I got Sherlock's note. Can I wash my face?
In the water. Someone
Oh.
must have washed their hands here recently. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
Oh yeah, there's the place
Something
again.
this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
I think that's their hope. They seem to enjoy it. Oh, that's a gun. Yeah, pointed at you. That seems smart. Hello?
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
Oh, it's Heidi.
Did a
Great.
child make these?
No, doll. Creepy ass little doll. Oh, that's pretty. Little bird, Hello.
Visitor. No, you shouldn't have come here.
Give it to me. No, I don't want it. Why not?
I want them to fly.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Glad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months.
Oh, that's the girl that went cuckoo in the common area.
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
No, I don't. Director's office.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Jesus.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
Yeah,
You certainly
great.
kept me out of
He's
trouble.
such a teddy bear.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
A writer, a soldier, a doctor. Well, he wants to be a writer, right? But in this context, maybe it's best to say we're a doctor. Yeah, I'm a doctor.
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave his house. Do you grow weary of me already, Doctor?
Yeah, I'm just admiring your office.
Admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased you appreciate its practicality and appearance, we were discussing bigger things. Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened.
Oh,
Good.
great.
Take
That's
Dr.
great.
Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Oh, not Gerda.
Our
Poor Gerda.
preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
Not Gerda. That's Heidi is gonna kill you, all of you. The doll is gonna.
I
Nope.
hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
Ah, he's great. Are you Agent 47? Just a striking resemblance. Nothing to do with your hair. Kitchen. Ah. Hello. Oh yeah, Wolf is an important patient to Professor Gygax. How do we lure? How do we get her out of her office? Here's the dumbwaiter.
Looks dusty but functional.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to figure out how to lure her out of her office. Patient room 2. Patient's poetry. Oh, beautiful alpine flower, whose heart I do miss. so. You call to me while I don't see. How could I let you let go? The storm cuts through my senses, makes all my thoughts so blind. With no captain, I misreason. What did they truly find? Cold and dark with grimy walls, roughly held like animals. Trapped yet free, why do I fall? Something squirms on the tip of the tongue, but what can it be? What did I forget? Oh, hello.
I'm struggling to remember something. It's something familiar. If only I could place it. I must think.
Why do you have a nice room? Are you the wolf? The patient wolf?
This area is off limits. A patient
Okay.
has escaped.
Never mind.
We rarely have visitors here.
I get why.
Minor
And
birds, if
birds.
I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. Sad that they're caged here.
Yeah, poor birds.
That's rude. And I'm not. You're lucky. Get out while you can.
Oh, I'm trying to, believe me. Ah. Administration. Perfect.
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these. Good lord, that's a lot of records.
Yes, let's go through them all. Okay, Gygax patient reports. October 1879. As more serious treatment is necessary, my special patient Wolf will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the institute. This patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. December 1879. The necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed. Physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. January 1880. The patient's writing now mentions old names. Clear sign of partial memory recovery. Unacceptable result. A second surgery is required, targeting both the frontal and temporal lobes. February 1880. Surgery went well. Patient's memory does not persist for longer than a couple of minutes. Although an obsession with writing lingers, danger eliminated. Daily monitoring prescribed. Okay, so you wanted the guy to lose his memory? More dead flowers?
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
Oh, very.
I can't just leave Holmes here alone.
Why not? Just leave. He'll be fine. Probably. Examination room. There, I can't go. I would think I could talk to this guy.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right, you don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Facial palsy? One side is paralyzed? Huh? 2 deep scars, precise surgical incisions. Severe chemical burns, faded with age. Didn't we find something that said Professor Becker had severe chemical burns? Is this Professor Becker? Skin pigmentation. Possible abuse of medicine. An adult male with 2 deep surgical scars on the side of his head and an old chemical burn on one of his hands. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis on his facial muscles, most likely the result of brain surgeries. Blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin are likely due to the overuse of medication containing silver nitrate. It appears that his illness is a direct result of the treatment he has received here at the Black Edelweiss. Yeah, I think he's ill because of the treatments. I don't think he was this way before he got here. Yeah.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Wolf is actually Professor Becker, the previous director of the Black Edelweiss. He now suffers from severe memory issues, but still retained the ability to write. Yeah, so she broke him. But how do I get her out of her office? If Becker can still write, perhaps he can get Gygax's attention with a letter. Alright.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you.
Uh-huh.
She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate.
Gygax is cruel or support? Both is true. Gygax is
Dear
cruel.
Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state.
Gygax is not the future. Gygax will be caught.
You will be brought to justice, and the world will know your cruelty. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
Nice. Alright. found a letter.
Asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Aha, wasn't be sneaky beaky, like. Yeah, I don't want to get treatment here. I'm good, thanks. Alright, let's get to work. What is
Nothing
this?
special about this.
So why'd you pick it up? Letter from New Orleans Bank. Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. The gems have now been sold to Louisiana Jewelers, who made several offers far exceeding our experts' estimate of the stone's value. The final sale price agreed upon for the 11 gems was 12,550 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of this sum, transferred to your solicitor as per usual. As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to continue business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Jeffrey Scott, representative of the E.W. Gray Banking House, New Orleans. Uh-huh. Alright.
Close, but I don't think this is the key.
No.
This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Go in our drawers. Ooh, diary. Read it. Gygax Diary, December 1879. It has been 3 months since I took over the Edelweiss from Becker. Not all my colleagues approve of the rule changes, so I am now the only professor here. No matter, the hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. Can't talk. At least my work can flourish without the impairment of his lesser mind. So she fired all the other professors so she would be the only one? Damn. March 1880. The first payment has arrived from R. Our deal does pose risks, but the possibilities are endless if he is true to his word. May 1880. The first shipment of chosen ones has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Aha. That sounds nice. That the thing?
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
Ah, got it. Got the special key. Anything else I can look at in here? I was never here. Yeah, let's get to the kitchen. Holmes is being a regular spy. Let him go. Where are we? Oh. What the? You trying to teach them stuff? That tooth?
The tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
Yeah, I saw it too. Um. No? Oh.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
Ow. What is this?
A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it.
Always used for recording.
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Is this cult school? She said Cthulhu. Seems like a nice place. How lovely is the brain. Alright, a handwritten letter. Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present, and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. He, lo, the trance will begin, and we will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language, and time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hand. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to maintain the trance state through the emitted light waves of Callahide lenses. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of Chosen. Make room for them as you have done before. Alright, this is a cult. Telegram from New Orleans. The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of Chosen Ones. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us. Chosen Ones, huh? So, cults. Not even gonna look at the brain? Give me the key. Shiny! Shiny key. I have a shiny key. Oh, Notebook of Professor Gygax. The new method at last started to show progress. The success rate is 4 out of 10 and the failures are not responding to any external stimuli. Nevertheless, the phonetic system can be declared as undeniably success. Regardless of their native language or place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learn it quickly and fluently, despite lacking all mental autonomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continues to resist. Isolation and deprivation resulted in a strengthening of their disobedience. Negotiation only ignited anger, and even after the direct removal of the frontal and temporal lobes, it seems all there was left was an innate desire to resist. This chosen one cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of others. The conclusion is inescapable. They cannot continue to live. I will see to it that they are sent to the well.
Looks as if it's been recently
Alright.
used.
Hopefully that's not Kime. That's how they teach them the language. Alright. The birds.
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Very professional brain dissection.
Poor bird.
Get out of my head!
Your mind fisted, devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled.
Lord,
Lift your surrender your soul and become a servant of
Oh no, don't send me to the place.
please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
wretched mortal. Do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken and let the
World behold! The light
Holy
of
crap, what
abyss
the?
is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
What is this? What the? Yeah, that was fun.
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious.
Okay, who put that down here?
Watson?
Holmes,
What are you still doing here?
still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Well, you
Says the man
look,
who looks like a sort of
yeah.
ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
Holy.
She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Someone killed her? What happened to you? Someone stabbed you in the eye?
The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
Did Heidi do this?
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat.
Hmm. Oh.
The patients here wear the same robes.
Uh-huh. I think I know who did it.
Heidi, how did it end up here?
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
It all seems to lead to New Orleans. New Orleans. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans. It appears that the kidnappers have enlisted the service of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems. Alright.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
New Orleans will go.
There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
Oh.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits. What dangers lurk in the darkness?
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Oh. For Sherlock. That was a fun chapter. Or that was a creepy chapter. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Bye!